Mr. Olayinka, good morning to you. How are you?
Yeah, good morning.
Okay. Is your principal, Chief Nyesom Wike, some call him Yerishi, is he still a member of the People's Democratic Party?
What kind of question is that? You're asking what kind of question? As the man said this, as the man announced to anyone that is no longer in PDP,
Mm-hmm.
has he told you that he's not in PDP?
Mm-hmm. But you know what happened. Larry, you're acting as if you don't know what happened on Saturday. Where of course
I know what happened on Saturday. Some people gathered in Ibadan to start their Christmas early enough. They started their Christmas and New Year party. So when you are doing New Year, Christmas and New Year parties, maybe after you have taken a lot of palm wine and burukutu and gogoro, you can begin to say anything now.
Okay. So what is this? What is the official position of Chief Nyesom Wike regarding what happened on
the position Saturday? Of you see the position that you are as a journalist yourself. If you want to have an event and two courts say that you should not have the event in a judgment, not order, two federal high court, and you go and now hold that event, what happened to the event? I'm asking you now. The two of us we are both journalists, so you can ask me question. I can also ask you question. What will happen to the event?
Well, I'm the one asking the questions here. So, Larry, what are you saying? What are you saying in essence? I want you to tell me.
What I'm saying is that they gather to do Jamboree. You and I, we are both aware that there are two courts, the two judgments of federal high court, saying that PDP should not hold convention. So if you now go ahead and hold convention and gather yourself, PDP, the court did not say that people should not gather. The court did not say that. So if you now choose to gather somewhere, it is your business now. Whatever comes out of that gathering, you know what you go do there. So it is pro no effect. That is just it. That's why I call it. That's why I said on Saturday that they started their dirty, and I use the word dirty deliberately. I use the word dirty, spells DIRTY deliberately. That they started their own early enough. They started their own 30 December in November.
On
our side, the PDP is holding the PDP board of trustees. We meet tomorrow, and the meeting we hold inside the PDP National Secretariat in Wadata, Abuja. Here.
Okay. Larry, I'm not the one who is going to do the talking. I want Chief Bode George. Let's listen to some of what he said while giving reasons why the PDP, as it were, at the convention, suspended Chief Barrister Nyesom Wike, along with the likes of Danobi, Samalayawo, Judge Turner, who was meant to join us, or who is meant to join us today, but isn't picking a call, and others. Let's listen to that. I'll come back to you. Just give us maybe a minute. Let's hear the reasons he
as amended and are to be bound by its fundamental principles and aspirations as expressed in its constitution. The mentioned above have committed various breaches of the party's constitution, including support and canvassing for vote for candidates of election, conducting illegal and parallel congresses, sponsoring litigations against the party, most recent of which suit number C ABJ CS.
Okay, Larry, you've had Chief Olabode George, whom I'm sure you know well.
How can they be on their way and past it? President is coming here.
Hello, Larry Olayinka, are you with me? Can you hear me?
Hello, yes.
Okay, so Chief Bode George has said that Chief Nyesom Wike and co suspended because they've been engaging in maybe what can be described as anti-party activities. The first thing it mentioned was campaigning for candidates of opposing parties and canvassing for votes of candidates of opposing parties. Secondly, it talked about organizing party congress unilaterally. And then third, he talked about taking the party to court, organizing litigations against the party.
I said, I'm a Yoruba person. Let's disrespect elders. You understand? But this MC body judge, that I should be able to lay fat there. The person who was in Ibadan during their Christmas and New Year, advanced Christmas and New Year party, that they brought that they brought road transport and market women to represent delegates. Now, the chief body judge, did he not campaign for Labour Party in Lagos State in 2023? Did he not campaign for Labour Party? No. You, as a journalist, you can just Google. You have records. Some of these things too. You should also be able to call him and ask him questions like this. Did he not campaign for Labour Party in 2023 rather? In Lagos State, as PDP won governorship in Lagos State since 1999, that Bode George has been leader of the party.
This is a party who had a governor who was fighting his political godfather or benefactor and couldn't stand up for him, couldn't rise up to join him to fight, could not defend him to any tangible, reasonable extent. And the man was on his own. Now that man, Fubara, may yet leave the PDP. So where is that party? I want to go back to what one of our listeners, a lawyer, said. That all these things you're seeing in this elective convention may just be part of the script. I'm telling you, may just be part of the playbook. You conquer here, conquer there. Left and right is the same people, And this is a political strategy. All right? The main guys have left. Atiku Abubakar has left. Other people have left. Peter Obi had long left. I don't know if he's going to go back. So what hope is there for the PDP? I think that this elective convention that held simply played into the hands, into the trap of the likes of Nyesom Wike, Minister of the FCT, who is a very, very intelligent political strategist. He has proven time and time again that he has, a good grasp of political strategy. Now, that does not mean he's right or he's wrong. I'm not, part of the parties involved in this, but whoever is good is good, at that, this political game and all that. So I think having studied him, having observed him, having covered him for years, at some point he'll be my topic from Monday to Friday, and his supporters will go on Facebook to abuse me. I have come to accept his strengths, not just his weaknesses, but his strengths. And I've come to understand his strategy and the way he moves. And I looked at what's happened in Ibadan. I think they played into his trap. Just do something that could constitute an illegality. That's the end. Just perform an act that will constitute an illegality. An illegality. That is the end. See, one thing I've never seen Nyesom Wike do, years of covering him, is to do something or lead a party or group of people to do something that he knows he cannot get away with legally. Okay? That he knows he cannot get away with legally. Okay. So I don't know. There may be a legal, escape for the PDP, but I can't see it. Honestly, as I stand here, I can't see it.